Here we go.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? We got a quick update from the big weekly update we're seeing on March 24th, which is tomorrow or today, based on the time that I can get this video out. Regardless, I just wanted to go over the patch notes because I kind of like doing these videos, you know, giving everyone my reaction to the updates as well. And also, you know, people that just don't like reading the patch notes and having somebody available to do that for you. I hope I can do that for my community and anyone that kind of stumbles along the old YouTube path and finds me as well. But let's get right into it. It says, Heroes of Arkesia. Obviously, this is for the March 24th update. In the letter we released with Smilegate RPG last week, we communicated some upcoming adjustments to honing materials, new events, and the start of Competitive Proving Grounds Season 1. These all arrive in this week's update, March 24th. Downtime will begin at 12 a.m. Pacific time on March 24th with an expected downtime of 8 hours. Ooh, 8 a.m. I'm sorry. Ooh, that's not until like noon for me. Anyway, 8 a.m. Pacific. 11 a.m. for me. Anyway, below you'll find a list of all the updates and fixes in this coming update. Casual Guardian raid event. I don't really know if I like I feel like Guardian Trials would be like a, you know, like it's, you know, it's I feel like that would be it's more off the tongue. Casual Guardian raid event. Enjoy Guardian raids in a more casual way. Relax, play, and get honing rewards. Scale of balance is applied to change the character stats to match the Guardian's level, and the difficulty is adjusted according to the number of participants in the raid. Players will be able to challenge Helgaia, Frost Helgaia, Lumeris, Ernil, Virtus, Chromamium, Nacracina, Dark Lagoros, Icy Lagoros, Calventus, and Levenos. This event will last for roughly a month, and players with the item level 250 or above will be able to participate. Similar to the Grand Prix, you can enter once a day and earn specific coins to spend on rewards at a new vendor. Completing the raid during the week will grant 200 coins, and a weekend win will grant 300 coins. This vendor can be found in major cities beside the entrance to this new activity and will be fully stocked with tier 1, 2, and 3 honing material chests, metallurgy and tailoring books used to increase honing rates, and a tier 3 gem chest available to be nabbed every week until the event ends. Competitive Proving Grounds Season 1 will begin after the March 24th downtime for the weekly update. Players will be able to queue solo for the team deathmatch mode, battling each other for prestige and rewards. As you win or lose competitive matches throughout the season, you can track your competitive match average score. Your rank is determined by your score, as are your rewards you receive when the season ends. If you're eager to learn more details before the update, please visit our competitive scene Season 1 article. Now, I haven't read that, and I haven't done a video on that because I'm sure that there's a lot more content creators that are way more versed on PvP and all of that side of Lost Ark, especially since I am mega trash right now at Lost Ark. But maybe competitive Season 1 will make me brush up and learn and really get into the grind of PvP. Now, the player gifts we kind of went over in last week's letter to the fans. Lost Ark fans around the world are celebrating all the new players now enjoying the game they love. Players in Korea received gifts to commemorate the Western launch of the game, and we wanted everyone to be included. We're so grateful for all of you who have joined us on the start of this adventure, and we're excited about the long future ahead. To help you on this journey with us, enjoy a gift full of fun cosmetics and useful materials. The gifts include new animal skin selection chest, Makokon pet selection chest, Makoko board mount selection chest, Lost Ark United structure, appearance change ticket, peons of 132, Manelix tome ×5, legendary card pack selection ×2. While we've decided to hold off on the jukebox songs announced last week, as the content has not yet been made in its Western version of Lost Ark, alongside the items listed above, we're excited to announce an additional gift for players focused on honing. When opening each chest, players can choose between the options listed below. 5 selection chests, Harmony Leapstones ×50, Life Leapstones ×50, Honor Leapstones ×30, 6 Guardian Stone selection chests, Guardian Stones ×200. I'm tier 3, but you can see that you get 1,000 at tier 1 and 2, and you get 200 at tier 3. Same thing for the Destruction Stones, except we're only getting 2 chests instead of 6 chests. We're getting 1 special material selection chest, which gives us metallurgy books and tailoring books for tier 1 and tier 2 to really push your alts or your first character into tier 3. That's going to be very, very helpful, especially for someone like me that has 4 characters that haven't made it to tier 3 yet. Technically 3 because my first alt is finally about to bridge that gap. 2 fusion material selection chests, simple Aura fusion materials times 25 and Kaldar fusion materials times 50. I actually don't know which one I have finding more important. A lot of these chests are definitely going to affect the market for anyone that is looking to make some money in gold. One thing that I will give, and I have been giving as tips, is find some friends, do some treasure maps, and use these special additional honing materials like your solar protections and your solar blessings and so on and so forth to make some money. I know that those are really helpful, but if you get those bound and you make some good gold off of them, you can turn them into blue crystals, which at the point of me recording this video, we're at an all-time low this morning at reset of like 450 gold per 95. That's the lowest we've seen since launch. So I'm very excited to kind of see how they balance that out. These gifts will show up in your product inventory after the weekly update. Players who join us in the near future will also be granted these gifts on their first login and will communicate the end date when it begins to draw near. Thanks again for joining us on the start of this adventure. Arkesia Grand Prix reward adjustments. Added metallurgy and tailoring books used to increase honing rates to the weekly reward table. That's amazing. There's so many of these books being given right now that's really going to help people bridge the gap between honing, especially for tier 2. I know that those are pretty rough, but once you get your first character to tier 3 and you're able to do the research that gives you better chances and less resources needed, adding all of this is really going to make tier 2 about the same as tier 1 when it came to honing to get into tier 3. And that feels great, at least for your first few characters, your first few alts. Increase the quantity of weekly honing materials to ensure players are rewarded for participation. Destruction Stone crystals are now in bundles of 50 and can be redeemed 10 times. That's incredible. Guardian Stones are now in bundles of 150 and can be redeemed up to 10 times. That is phenomenal. 1,500 Guardian Stone crystals and 500 Destruction Stone crystals. That's incredible. Increased coins earned to make purchasing the new items and snagging the rewards you want easier. Chaos Dungeons and Guardian Raids will now grant 125 coins instead of 100. This is insane, the amount of coins they're giving us. I'm stacked over 10,000 already because I've been doing it every day. That's a phenomenal change for people that don't have as much time to play as like someone like myself. I've been playing about 10 hours a day, and it's kind of pulling back as new games start to come out. But this is incredible. These are great changes, and this is, again, showing more respect for our time. I know that people are feeling like, oh, well, maybe not so much right now because of the harsh honing rates since, you know, other regions have better honing rates. But still, this is great. These are great things that are being added as they're finding that sweet spot for adding the better honing rates. This is, I love this. I love this. The Grand Prix itself can now award up to 888 coins for a daily completion, up from 800. The new fraud and bot prevention system. We're continuing to listen to player concerns and take a hard stance against bots. In this update, we've included a new prevention system to crack down on bots and fraudulent purchases. Players who have a Steam account in good standing and have met the small purchase requirement needed to use Steam's social systems shouldn't be impacted. Players who have not met this trusted status through Steam or Lost Ark will have a reduced access to a small number of social and economic systems. Specifically, these accounts will have smaller daily Steam purchase limits than trusted players and be prevented from initiating player-to-player trades. Requests can still be received, sending in-game gifts, exchanging royal crystals for gold, sending in-game mail with attachments. Our goal is for players to always enjoy their time in Lost Ark, safe from users engaging in fraudulent purchase or the negative impact from bots have on both the economy and player experience. The only dangers in Arkesia should be the demonic hordes, voracious wildlife, and colossal guardians. We strive to remain both flexible and transparent, listen to feedback, and create the best experience possible. Please remember that real money transactions, such as buying or selling gold or other in-game items to players or on secondary marketplaces, is prohibited under our code of conduct and will result in disciplinary action. Additional improvements to our anti-cheat programs have also been enabled in this update to help prevent cheaters and bots, alongside a few more changes we've developed with Smilegate RPG behind the scenes. We can't spill all our secrets, or those engaging in these activities would catch wind. We know this won't solve everything, and we will continue cracking down on users engaging in fraudulent purchases purchases and bots. If you have any feedback for our teams after experiencing these changes firsthand after the weekly update, we'd love to hear your thoughts on the official forums. Added clear messaging on failed purchases, updated, improved localization and in-game translations, bug fixes, fixed an issue that allowed players to accept the quest off to the races without being level 50, fixed the voice chat related issues in the South America region, fixed an issue that would cause Adventure Island rewards to only be claimable once during the weekend. Yes! Oh my goodness, that's wonderful. For anyone that doesn't know, I have been trying to bump with a number of other forum members for weeks about this issue. For weeks. It's been 3 weeks of no double events on weekends for Adventure Islands. That's incredible. I'm so glad they fixed that. Fixed an issue with the World Boss achievement. Players that earned this achievement previously will now see it completed. Thank you for your continued support and feedback. That's great. This was a nice, quick update, but it has so much to offer, so many resources, so many chances for honing, and this is only the start. They're continuing to take that feedback, and I just can't see how this is anything more than great. I love the idea of new events being constantly added. I love the idea of kind of rewarding us for our completion and our participation. It just makes me so excited. Even if it's to jump on for an hour to do these events, I'm so excited, and I can't wait to jump onto Lost Ark tomorrow. I hope you guys all enjoyed the update. Thank you so much for watching my content. If you have any comments or feedback, or you just like the video, make sure to leave that below. I'll see you guys on the next one, and I'll see you in Arkesia. Bye, everyone.